Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'll be showing you how to set up an LLC for your rental or investment property. Now, as a real estate investor myself, I understand the importance of setting up some type of business entity so that you can separate your personal assets from your business assets. And yeah, if you watch this video, you'll know exactly when you need to set up your LLC, why you should set up an LLC, as well as the exact process that makes setting up an LLC super easy. If you guys want to skip to the exact part where I show you step by step how to create an LLC, you guys can use the timestamps down below. So the first question that you guys might have is, when should you start your LLC for your investment or rental property? Should it be before you buy a property or should it be after? Well, the good news is that you can do either. But of course, setting up your LLC before you buy your property is probably going to be a little bit easier. However, I just recommend talking to your real estate lawyer, as they should be able to give you advice on that subject. But yeah, what a lot of people do is they actually buy the real estate in their own name and then they transfer that property over to their LLC using a quitclaim deed. This is something that you file at your local county clerk's office. And yeah, it is a pretty simple process. But if you're financing the property, just know that this could trigger some type of escalation clause. So yeah, that's just why I recommend setting up your LLC before purchasing your property. If you are financing your property, I just recommend talking to your lender to see what options you have, because it definitely can get quite complicated. But yeah, the benefits of setting up an LLC and owning real estate under that LLC are massive. It limits your personal liability. It allows you to avoid double taxation that you get with a C Corp. It allows you to easily separate between your personal and business assets so that if a tenant does have some type of problem and they sue you, they actually can't come after your personal assets. And then another thing that a lot of people do is, for each state that they have properties in, they'll have one LLC, which basically owns those properties in that state. Or if you have a lot of properties in a certain state, it may be beneficial to create one LLC per home. But yeah, when it comes to actually setting up your LLC for your investment property, there are a bunch of steps you need to take if you want to do it yourself. Personally, I don't think it's a good use of my time as well as your time as an investor. So that's why I always use a platform to help do it for me. If you do want to do it yourself, just know it's going to take you a lot of time. You might not do it correctly, meaning the compliance may be an issue. And yeah, for that reason, I just recommend using a website like IncFile. I've used them to set up most of my business entities, and it's definitely one of the most affordable ways that you can create an LLC today. So if you want to do it yourself, it's sort of going to depend on your state, but I'll put the instructions down below in the description. But again, I don't recommend doing it yourself. Just use a platform like IncFile. They'll do it for you super affordably, and it's just going to make your life a lot easier. So now I'm going to take you guys through IncFile and show you guys step by step how to create your LLC for your investment property. All right, so if you guys click on the link down below in the description, bit.ly/IncFile LLC, it's going to take you to this exact page. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to come here to start my business. Again, this is the platform that I use to set up most of my business entities, and it's by far the best and most affordable way to do so. Everyone that I recommend IncFile to loves the service, and that's why I'm super confident in recommending their service to you guys. So here you're going to select the business entity type. So if we're doing an LLC, we'll select that, and then we're going to select the state of formation. So if I'm buying a property, let's say in California, I'm going to set up that LLC in California as well. And here's going to take you to the 3 different types of plans that they have. For 99% of you guys watching this video, I recommend going with the gold plan. Yes, it does cost a little bit more money, but it saves you so much time. This is the plan that I've used for all of my business entities. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend going with the silver unless you're super strapped on cash. And yeah, you can see it basically includes, filing the articles of organization, unlimited name searches, free registered agent for a year, which is actually really amazing. They'll help get your EIN business tax number for you, file IRS form 2553 if you do want to be an S Corp, as well as a bunch of other things. They also have the platinum package if you want to get business contract templates, free next day filing, as well as a domain name and business email. But like I said earlier, I just recommend you guys go with the gold plan. It seems to be the best in terms of value versus cost. And of course, these prices are going to be a little bit different depending on what state you guys are registering your LLC in, because it's really going to depend on that state fee. So I'm going to click on this right here, and it's going to bring me to this page where I enter in my contact information. So I'll put in my name here and the email. After I enter that information, I'll put in my mailing address. After I do that, I'll click next right here. Here's going to have me select my state filing time. So this is also going to depend on what state you are filing in. But if you do want an expedited filing time, you guys can upgrade with that. But for this video, I'll just click on this for now and click next. After this, I'm going to put in my company information. So we'll enter in the LLC name that you guys decide on. Let's say we want to name it CC Properties. After that, we'll select the designator. I always like to just use LLC. And this is what your official company name is going to look like. Just make sure that looks all good. Then we'll select the number of members/owners. Since it's just me, I'll select 1. We'll put the business purpose. After that, we'll select what industry our business is in. Let's say we're doing residential real estate. I'll just select this one. Next, you'll select your management method. And then it says for 99% of you guys, it's going to be LLC managed by the LLC members. And that's probably entirely the case, so I'll leave that as is. Next, we'll enter in the company address information. You guys can either use their service for this or use your own address. We'll just select that for now and select the previous address I entered in. We'll say the mailing address information is the same as above, and then we'll click next. Here it's going to give you the option to upgrade to the premium service package. You guys can see if you guys want to do this. If not, you guys can just click no thanks. Next, you're going to enter in the member information for this LLC. So I'm just going to select these since it is the same. Select percent of ownership, 100%, and then click next. Here you'll be able to select your registered agent information. And one of the best things about IncFile is that they actually include the service free for you for 1 year. So we'll just leave that as is and we'll click next. Next, we'll enter in our tax identification number. So I'll select my name here. We'll enter in the SSN. Here we'll enter in the physical street address. We'll select that one as before and click next. Then it's going to ask you if you want to set up a small business banking account, which you guys will want to do at some point. Just for this video, I'll click no, not at this time. You can also set up a tax strategy consultation for free. I'll just select not interested at this time, but you guys can definitely do that if you want. Click next. For the business licenses and permits, you guys can definitely look into that yourself. I'll just click no thanks. I'll do the work myself for this video and click next. And then here's where you're going to review all the information that you inputted. So just go through this, make sure everything looks okay. If it does, you'll click next. And here's basically where you're going to enter in your billing information. After you enter all this stuff in, you'll click this and then you'll click complete and pay. So yeah, super easy. Literally takes just a few minutes. And like I said, this is the platform I use for almost all of my business entities. And yeah, I just highly recommend them. So there you have it. That is basically how you set up an LLC step by step for your investment property. Again, all the resources we talked about in this video are going to be linked down below. And those links will take you to the exact pages that you need to go to. Anyways, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a like if you found it helpful, and also subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated at giving you guys free content and guides to help you start up your business. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.